Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. It's time for another pick 10. I've gessoed my page and we're all set to go. So we're just going to get straight into it. I'll just give them a bit of a extra twirl around, see if I can just... And if you don't like the noise, I'm sorry. Right. Add texture paste. Right. We've got that just up here somewhere. So flexible modelling paste. And I'm going to grab... No, I've got a stencil right here. So which one am I going to use? I'll use this one and fish myself out a little palette knife. Right. It's been a beautiful day here today, but the weather is getting ready to turn for bad weather for the weekend. But since we can't go anywhere, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I am feeling much better. I have finished my steroids, thank goodness. And I was sitting in the chair having a coffee talking to my husband, and I felt so tired. I thought, oh, I can't go and have a nana nap because I want to get my sleeping and back under some sort of control. So I thought, come up here and do a video. And I think it's about 10 days since I did one of these, and you all seem to like them. I have quite a few people that are doing them now, so it's really cool. Oops, you can tell I don't clean my stencils very well, the wet wipes, so I can just wipe some of this off because I do clean the stencils when they have modelling paste on them. I've got a page here that I've been putting stuff on when I've finished, so I'll just give it a bit of a, see if I can get any scrape through it, get that off it before we start. And this helps you just build another page. Just put that away to dry. Right, I'm back. I don't know if you can see it. Here we are, and down here. I've dried it off, so that's good. Quite like this texture paste that I've got. It is Liquitex Professional Flexible Modelling Paste, and it is very cool. I like it quite a lot. Right, let's get on with number 2. Add buttons. Right, I'm back, and my supply of buttons is very, very poor, so I've got some little bits of card here that I've poked holes in them so they look like buttons. And I think I'm just going to use those. As far as I'm concerned, they're buttons. The holes aren't exactly even, but I don't have something that makes tiny holes, so this is what we will be having as our buttons. You have to improvise if you don't have a lot of buttons, and that button tin is something I've never had a big button tin. I don't know why, because I'm not a sewer, I suppose. But I can always remember my husband's grandmother having a big tin of buttons that the kids always played with when they were babies. Right, so that is my idea of buttons. Right, just make sure I've got you in line. Right, so that's our buttons. And number 3, use markers or gel pens. Markers or gel pens, not something I have a lot of. Oh, actually, I tell lies. I do have some. My sister gave me some. Right. So I don't really know what I'm going to be doing, so I might just see if I can get a bit of colour put over my texture paste here. Right, now I assume they're water. Smush it out a bit. Oops, be a bit careful because you'll just wet it and make it go back to mush. There we go. Right, put that one away, and I think we will get a little blue one here and put some colour on our buttons, I think. Right, use some markers. I don't know if I like that now that I've done it, but add metallic paints. Right, what colours are we going to do? Let's get some colours out here. Right, just right. Now what am I going to do? I think that I am going to use my stencils again that I have already been using. just because they're here and I don't have to go look for them. And I'm just going to hopefully put a little bit of colour back over this because I don't really like that. Yeah. Oh, that's just giving it a little bit of something there. And I'll put a little bit over this side. That's looking a little better. Right, now we're going to put another colour in. See how that goes. Oops, see what we can do. Just add a little bit of different colour in, just to break it up. To use that up. Right, I'm liking that a little bit better, but we're going to add another colour just because we can. Just because we can, just to add to the background. Cool. Yes, I like that. So I'll dry that off and I'll be back. We're up to number 5. Use sprays. Oh, right. Right, I found another stencil here. And whoops, I just dropped the lid in the rubbish bin. I'll have to fish that out later. Right, I've got some homemade sprays here. They're made with food colouring. Just going to right now get some paper so that I can soak all that up. Cool. Right, that's made it into a hot mess. So I should just dry this off. Right, I'm back and I'm such a klutz. I just had to pick up sticks with my prompts because I knocked them all over the floor. Right, that's dried off quite nicely. It doesn't look too bad. You can see the butterflies. Make sure you're in shot. And now we're up to number 6. add texture. Well, I've already added texture, but I guess we can add some more. So I'm going to rip off a little bit of paper here so that we can add some little bits. Right, and we'll just use a glue stick for this, I think. Get a bit of paper here so we can glue on it. Before I came on to do this video, we were listening to the update for the virus. We get an update every day on the new cases and that type of thing, and we've had one more death, which brings us up to 17, and it was another elderly person. Well, say elderly, but it's quite a lot younger than me, in the 60s, but had underlying problems and was in a facility. An aged care facility. So and I think of the 17 that have died, 10 of them have come from this one particular aged care facility, which is very sad, but it's hard to protect the elderly if once it's got in there, if they are in a condition where they're not verbalizing and have other conditions. So, but all in all, things are going down. We're only getting 2 or 3 new cases a day, so that's good. And next week, they're relenting things a little bit, and some workers will be able to go back to work as long as they can work in non-contact, and shops can be open if they can do click and collect with no contact. So things are, and schools will be open for those children whose parents have to work and have nobody else to homeschool them. So that's what we've done so far. And it's not looking too bad, and we're on to number 7. Excuse my voice. Add glitter or glitter paint. Where is my glitter paints hiding? I've got one here, so we'll add some glitter about. Just a little brush here somewhere, so we can do some dabbing around. I think we'll put glitter on our buttons. Just dabbing it on. Find if you dab, the glitter stays better than if you tried to brush it on. So there's not much to talk about because we haven't been anywhere. little bit of glitter on our paper there, just to put some around. This is a sort of a silver and black glitter. I think that's enough, so I'll give this a dry off and I'll be back. I don't know if you can see it, but there's my glitter on the page. Right. Glue down string, wool or ribbon. Right, I have got some of this leafy stuff here, little leaves, and it says on the packet that it is wrapping ribbon, so I think I'm going to put some of this on. Now I've got several colours. My cousin gave me this. We have beautiful blue, we have green. They're just so lovely. I'll cut that a bit long. Have a lovely burgundy or wine, whichever you like to call it. A beautiful white. And a very, very nice brown. So cut some bits of that up, and I think I'm going to glue that down. It's warming up. Right, got my glue out again. And I'm going to see what I can do with this. Just take a line of glue. And see what we can do here without... My hands are not so shaky today, so that's at least one good thing. Because it's very hard to do things when your hands are shaking like Billy-O. Oh, I like that. I think we're going to do them all different lengths. I'm going to cut this one a bit shorter. My asthma is much better, thank goodness. Right. See if we can get this the right way so we don't glue it down all higgledy-piggledy. Some bits there you just need to put a bit of glue underneath them because they stick the wrong way, because they've been folded or wrapped that way for so long. Right. I don't know if this blue is going to show up all that well, all that blue underneath it, but it is so pretty. This is just so pretty. I think I might put this one over here where it's not quite so blue. And what are we looking for? Burgundy. Go down there. This one's a little bit, looks like it's been crinkled this little bit a bit. It's not very nice, but we'll use it. We'll use it. Put that one there. And our white one here. I think we'll go like that. Right. Put some more glue down. Our kids are all getting quite adept at doing their schoolwork online. One of my granddaughters doesn't particularly like it. She will talk with her keyboard, but she won't talk over the mic and let people see her. She's very shy. But that bit there is not going to sit right, so I'm going to cut that bit off. Don't like it. I'm going to have another short one there. I'm back. I just had to wipe the sticky off my hands. These are just so pretty. Right, let's get ourselves organised again. Got to twist it a little bit because the tiny little stem gets twisted and then they won't sit properly, and it's a little bit frustrating, but we will get there, I hope. Put ourselves in the glue again, and I think we're right at the top there. There's none, so we'll just put a little bit more up there. Might as well have this one go right to the top, and we'll just put a bit of glue in a few places here to glue our bits down. Right, last one. Love this colour. This is just so pretty. Take that bit off. Right, put that in my basket over there. Don't waste any. That's about as far as we're going on this one. I've got a little split on my finger. It just got glue in it. Much pain. Oh, it's going up a little bit higher than I thought. Right, just unfold that. Put that there. Right, I'm quite liking that. I'll just shut that up. Right, before I dry it off, I will draw my number 9 and pull out something that'll absolutely stuff it up completely. Add random letters. Right, I found some rub-ons here, so we'll see how they'll go. Don't know, because they're most probably as old as the hills. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Good. Fit them in. Awesome. I'm quite liking that actually. I received these in Happy Mail off somebody. I'm sorry, I can't tell you who. I'm not good like that. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Better have another one. We don't want it to be uneven. There we go. Where will we go? Let's see. G. Okay. I'm quite happy with that. Right, now I'm just going to give that a bit of a dry off before I go any further.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.